You're not overthinking because you're smart. You're overthinking because you're scared. Your brain runs 50 simulations, so you don't feel regret. But the cost is brutal. You don't decide. And while you think, your life gets smaller. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the loop that causes it and the switch that stops it. If your mind gets loud at night, if you reread messages before sending them, if you replay conversations long after they happened, then this video is for you. Most people think overthinking means they're being careful, that they're analyzing deeply, that they're protecting themselves. But psychology shows something very different. Overthinking is not intelligence. It's fear trying to feel in control. And in this video, I'll show you the loop that causes it, the two forms it takes, and the simple switch that helps you stop it. Overthinking is not deep thinking. It's emotional avoidance disguised as logic. Your brain believes, if I analyze enough, I can prevent pain. So it searches for the perfect decision, the perfect message, the perfect timing. But perfection is not clarity. Perfection is fear trying to stay in control. Overthinking feels productive because it keeps you busy, but it keeps you stuck. Quick example. You're about to send one message, a simple message, but your brain starts negotiating. Maybe tomorrow is better. Maybe it sounds needy. Maybe they'll judge me. So you rewrite it 5 times. You don't send it, and you call it thinking. That's not thinking. That's fear controlling the calendar. And once you see the pattern, the whole thing becomes impossible to ignore. Here's the loop. You feel uncertainty. Your brain calls it danger. So you think harder to feel safe. But thinking creates more scenarios. More scenarios create more uncertainty. So you keep thinking, and you feel worse. That's why you can overthink for hours and still have zero progress. Because the goal isn't to solve, the goal is to avoid a feeling. Here are the signs you're in the loop. You keep opening the same tabs. You keep rereading the same sentence. You keep asking people for reassurance. You feel tired, but you did nothing. That's your nervous system, not your IQ. So the solution can't be think harder. It has to be downshift the system. But this doesn't just live in your head. It leaks into every part of your life. There are 2 common types. Type 1, rumination. You replay the past. What did I say wrong? Why didn't I handle it better? Type 2, catastrophizing. You time travel forward. What if I ruin everything? What if one mistake changes my whole life? Both are the same mechanism. Your brain buying certainty with imagination. And you always pay with time. And this shows up everywhere. In relationships, you don't ask the question. You test the waters. You wait for perfect timing that never comes. At work, you over-prepare. You delay. You keep polishing instead of shipping. Overthinking doesn't protect you from rejection. It just delays your life. So if overthinking is the problem, what actually breaks the loop? Here are 3 rules that shut it down fast. Rule 1, name the emotion. Not the story, the emotion. Fear, shame, anxiety, anger, grief. When you name it, your brain stops treating it like a mystery. Rule 2, choose the next action in 60 seconds. Not the perfect action, the next action. One message, one step, one task. Motion breaks the loop. Rule 3, use a good enough deadline. If I can't decide in 10 minutes, I choose option A. Deadlines force reality back into the room. Let's do a 60-second reset. Right now, pause. Ask, what am I actually afraid will happen? Then finish this sentence. If this goes wrong, it would mean I'm blank. That blank is the real trigger, not the decision. Now, choose the smallest action that proves you're safe. Not the biggest, the smallest. One email, one message, one calendar slot. Then, done. And even after you know the fix, there's still one mindset shift most people miss. Here's the shift. You don't need certainty to act. You need standards. Your goal is not to choose perfectly. Your goal is to choose, then adjust. Strong people don't have quiet minds. They have trained minds. They feel uncertainty and move anyway. Clarity comes after action, not before. So if you're waiting to feel ready, you'll wait forever. Say it with me. Small action, fast feedback, adjust. That's emotional mastery. If you live in your head all the time, you're not broken. You're just overtrained in protection. And once you understand that, everything changes. Because overthinking is not proof that you care more. It's proof that fear has been driving the wheel. So remember this. Name the emotion. Take the smallest action. Set the deadline. That's how you stop the loop. If you want, comment one word. Loop. It will remind you you're not alone, and it trains the algorithm. And if this helped, subscribe. This channel is about emotional precision, training your mind to work for you, not against you.